Callistemon is one of the most interesting plants you could wish to have in your garden, I think, because it's also known as the bottle brush. And when you look up closely to an individual flower, you'll see the filaments coming out of it literally look like a natural representation of what a bottle brusher would look like. But instead of ramming it into your bottles, leave it on the plant, because this will act as a hotel for all of the pollinators. So bees, honeybees, all of the insects and all of the insect life that you would want to attract to your garden to really make sure that all of your strawberries, your runner beans, and all of your various plants that you might be growing this year to harvest big bumper crops from get pollinated. This is a bit like a magnet for those sorts of pollinators. So definitely have one of these in your garden. But the one thing people say to me about Callistemon or the bottle brush plant all of the time is, well, you know, that's a Mediterranean plant. It really can't be that hardy. Surely we couldn't grow it in the UK. Well, the simple answer is you totally can. And this picture right here in front of me is in one of my friend's gardens. This is actually in a place called Deeping St Nicholas in Lincolnshire. Look it up on Google if you don't believe me. That is growing in a front garden outdoors in Lincolnshire. Now that's about halfway or just over up the country. So that sets the scene hopefully as to whether you can or can't grow this, because I think you could pretty much grow this anywhere in the UK. Certainly south of Birmingham, it would be fine. When you get north of Birmingham, perhaps into the more cold exposed areas in places like Scotland, well, pick your area carefully. A well-drained spot, perhaps against the south-facing fence or wall, that would be well. And if you get a really beast from the east style winter, perhaps pop some fleece around it if you're in one of those areas. But this is a Mediterranean beauty which has got the allure of almost no other plant that you could wish to grow, because it's got those amazing bottle brush flowers. It's a magnet for pollinators, so really good beneficial insects, drawing them into your garden, making sure they do their work, pollinating your crops and making sure you get the biggest, best bumper crops. It's easy to grow, it's rewarding, it's hardy, it's perennial. This is an absolute must-have in my opinion, and if you really want to create a little bit of the Mediterranean in terms of the look into your garden, Callistemon could be the best thing. And there's one final thing. It's called Callistemon citrinus. So think of citrinus, think of citrus. The fragrance of the foliage is also delightful. So you've got flowers, you've got foliage that's fragrant, that stays on the plant all year, and it's really going to work well for you in any display where you've got mixed beds, mixed borders. It could be a statement plant within the middle of a mixed border. Beautiful in a pot as well, and easy to grow. So make sure you get yours, make sure you grow yours in your garden. It will look amazing, it will be rewarding for years to come, and best of all, it's going to make sure that those beneficial insects get to your garden and do all of that pollination for you.